These Pokemon judge one another based on pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers make for more popularity with the opposite gender. Don't they ever, man? Yeah, it's time to open 100 Pokemon Pocket packs. I've been collecting the hourglasses here to accelerate our timer, and I spent some money. I figured out how to spend some money in my native land of New Zealand on Google Play. So I don't know exactly how many packs I can open, but I'm pretty darn sure I have enough for at least 100. So we're gonna go to 100, see what we can get, whether or not we can find another immersive card. I say another because while sitting in bed last night, I opened the immersive Mewtwo, which was a really nice surprise. But we'll just see what we can get. That's why I'm opening Charizard packs here. Oh, whoa, you do all 10 at once. It's like a, like a laser beam going through, okay? Sizzlipede. I've seen this guy, but I like his tiny little mustache there. It's like a leaf, or like a couple leaves, but it's definitely a mustache, which is really funny. Golduck. Okay, that evolves from Psyduck. I definitely do know Psyduck from the Pokemon movie. He definitely looks a lot different, changes colors and everything. I thought they usually stayed similar colors. Hey, Slowpoke. I'm gonna take my time looking at this one. I think everybody knows Slowpoke from memes on the internet. Petilil. That's just a little petal. That's a little petal. The names, dude, the names. This is an interesting effect though. It deals damage and heals, which, I mean, it's really tiny numbers, so I doubt it's any good, but it does create some interesting little breakpoints possibly. There are some other like bigger heal cards I've already seen in the game though. Victory Bell. So like a victory bell, but it's like a tree maybe? I don't know, dude. That Weepin' Bell, he was sad and now he's happy. He was weeping, now he's the victory. Fragrance Trap. If this Pokemon is in the active spot, once during your turn, you may switch in one of your opponent's benched basic Pokemon to the active spot. Oh, and do you get to choose? There have been some of these sort of effects where it looked like the opponent gets to choose, but based on this wording, kind of sounds like you get to choose because they're not specifying. And I think in the other ones, they had specified. I'm sorry if I'm wiggling a lot. I had some people doing work in my office today, and I think something got off on my camera, so now I'm like, I don't know, we'll figure it out. Said to live in huge colonies deep in jungles, although no one has ever returned from there. Scary, dude. Art doesn't look scary. Dubwool, we saw him before. He's got double the wool. Meltan. What? Take I think these are metal energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay. What do you do with the energy though? Don't understand. Maybe there's other abilities that can like move energy around or something, because there's no attack or anything. So what good is it? Takes an energy to do this. I don't know. Maybe there's some ways that you can like stack up a bunch of energy and then pivot it off to somebody else or something. But I gotta ask, guys, what are Pokemon? I don't. I thought they were like animals, you know. Pikachu, I get it. You encounter animals in the wild. This is not an animal. This is a blob of goop or metal, maybe, based on the name, with a bolt attached to its head, with a ball bearing inside of it, and maybe an electrical cord coming out its butt. That's not an animal. Oddish. Okay, yeah, that's a cute little guy. Looks like he's standing next to Snorlax, which is fun. They're buddies. Rapidash, we already saw. Played some Rapidash decks. Sand Slash. He's in the sand and he's got slashers, all right. And he evolves from the Sand Shrew. 70 attack for 2 energy. I'm trying to kind of map out in my brain like all the various, you know, how like damage per energy values and that sort of thing. And then like, you know, colorless energy has a slight advantage over, you know, a specific energy type. And then how do you balance that with health? It's kind of hard establishing a hierarchy of all these numbers, you know. It's not easy. Arbok, we've seen him before. Oddish, we just saw. Far-fetched, he loves leaks. The stalk this Pokemon carries in its wing serves as a sword to cut down opponents. In a dire situation, the stalk can also serve as food. Okay. Woobat, he is very happy looking. Card does not look very good though. Gloom looks really sad and gloomy indeed, and he evolves from Oddish. I see. Its pistols exude an incredibly foul odor. Oh god, the horrid stench can cause fainting at a distance of 1.25 miles. That is such a hilariously specific distance. Maybe that's a distance translated from kilometers. Maybe that's why. Doduo, he's got 2 heads. He's a dodo with 2 heads, so he's Doduo. I get it. A 2-headed Pokemon that was discovered as a sudden mutation. It runs at a pace over 60 miles an hour. Wow. Again, maybe that's like 100 kilometers an hour. Woobat, Lilligant evolves from Petlil, so they're like a giant little petal now. Take a grass energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your benched Pokemon. Now, see, that seems valuable. Stacking up a benched Pokemon while still, you know, pushing through some damage. That seems pretty good. Weak to fire. Mawile, Crunch, flip a coin. If heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, that seems kind of valuable, but I kind of hate these coin flips though, man. I feel like I'm just going to avoid playing coin flip cards forever. It uses its docile looking face to lull foes into complacency, then bites with its huge relentless jaws. Yeah, so the jaws are like attached to its head. It's got a maw. I see. Oh, Machamp EX, dude. Nice. 4 diamond rarity there. And a big old Mega Punch. That's 40 damage per energy. Okay. 180 health. EX, of course, worth 2 points. So, trying to, again, math all this out. Evolves from Machoke. Guess he becomes a champ. Magmar. I think we saw this fellow before. At least I did. Yeah, that's Snake backwards. A lot of you were really proud of me for spotting that. And others of you were like, oh my god, it's Snake backwards. I've been playing with this Pokemon for 20 years. I was like, oh no. Wooloo. It's funny that tackle is the name. Like, tackling to me sort of implies using your arms. Doesn't look like it could use its arms well. Kabuto evolves from the Dome Fossil. Okay, Dome Fossil. This has just got shell attack. This species is almost entirely extinct. Kabuto molt every 3 days, making their shells harder and harder. Wow, kind of cool. Blaine, a supporter. During this turn, attacks used by your Ninetales, Rapidash, or Magmar do 30 extra damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, cool. So there are like direct synergy supporters here. Clearly, building a deck around Blaine or whatever could be a thing. Looks like a lot of those are probably fire themed as well. I don't actually know about Ninetales, but I'm guessing it's kind of a fiery fox thing or something. That's cool. That's really surprising too. Like, the opponent might have a hard time playing around that numerical breakpoint. Like, sometimes it's all about those breakpoints. Like, oh, I'm gonna survive at 10 health. Well, suddenly, like, no, shoot, Blaine's coming in to finish you off. That's game over. Bellsprout, I think we saw him before. Even though its body is extremely skinny, it is blindingly fast when catching its prey. That's true of me as well. And that looks like Snorlax is yet again featured in some art. Scorch, Sizzlipedes upgrade, Farfetch'd again, Psyduck. My toddler is absolutely in love with freaking ducks. It's all she talks about. She loves ducks. We take walks pretty much every morning now in the park right next to our house. It's very, very close. We have a huge park right next to our house, and they have ducks, so she loves ducks. Kadabra, Super Psybolt. Using its psychic power, Kadabra levitates as it sleeps. It uses its springy tail as a pillow. Man, he doesn't look cute, but that's a really cute story. I like that. All right, Doduo, we saw Sandshrew. We saw the other upgraded, evolved version of this guy. It loves to bathe in the grit of dry, sandy areas. So it is basically the opposite of Anakin. By sandbathing, the Pokemon rids itself of dirt and moisture clinging to its body. Cinccino. I wonder what that name means. Cinccino, I don't know. Do the wave. This attack does 30 damage for each of your benched Pokemon. Okay, so that's probably just 90 damage. 30 damage per energy there. Its body secretes oil that this Pokemon spreads over its nest as a coating to protect it from dust. Cinccino won't tolerate even a speck of the stuff. These flavors, dude. Oddish. Machoke. Here we go. We got our Machoke and our Machamp. Its muscular body is so powerful, it must wear a power save belt to be able to regulate its motions. Okay, I really just don't know anything about Pokemon. Like, this sounds absolutely absurd to me. What do you mean it has a belt to regulate its motions? I don't understand. Dude. Oh, there's a Machop too. This is stage 1. I didn't even realize. I don't understand. Machamp must need a lot more than a belt, but I guess he's a champ because he's got like a championship belt. Oh, it's just a Persian cat called Persian. Okay. That's Meowth. I know Meowth. Flip a coin of heads, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Although its fur has many admirers, it's tough to raise as a pet because of its fickle meanness. Snom. Kind of looks like snow. It eats snow that is accumulated on the ground and prefers soft, freshly fallen snow, so it will eat its way up a mountain aiming for the peak. So it's literally nom 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 on snow. Snom. Swoobat, emitting powerful sound waves, tires it out. Afterward, it won't be able to fly for a little while. Bellsprout again. Pincurchin. So it's an urchin pincushion. Pin urchin. Flip a coin of heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Okay. Pokemon generates electricity when it digests food. It uses its 5 hard teeth to scrape seaweed off surfaces and eat it. Specifically 5 teeth. Hitmonchan. He hits people. Its punches slice the air. They are launched at such high speed, even a slight graze could cause a burn. Sounds like more than 30 damage, but what do I know? Fear-O. Fear-O. It's a scary owl. I don't know. I don't know. Flip a coin of heads, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. Carrying food through Fear-O's territory is dangerous. It will snatch the food away from you in a flash. Dodrio. You're kidding me. There's 3 of them now. They have 3 heads. It's a trio Dodo. An enemy that takes its eyes off any of the 3 heads, even for a second, will get pecked severely. Pawniard. Pawniard. And he's a knight. Like a pawn? But he's an... I don't know. Pawniard will fearlessly challenge even powerful foes in a pinch. It will cling to opponents and pierce them with the blades all over its body. Scary. Again, these are not animals. I don't know what Pokemon are. Someone explain the Pokemon lore to me. Flareon. Inhaled air is carried to its flame sac. This thing has a sac, huh? Is it external or internal? I don't want to see the sack hanging in the artwork. Heated and exhaled as fire that reaches over 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, 110 damage does sound pretty high and appropriate for 3,000 degrees. That seems pretty high. The Go-Goat. It can sense the feelings of others by touching them with its horns. Wow, that's cute. It kind of has to ram up to you and hit you with its horns, maybe. Sad. Froakie. We saw him before. Frosmoth. He's a frosty moth, all right, and he evolves from Snorm. That's kind of funny. Frostmoth senses air currents with its antenna. It sends its scales drifting on frigid air, making them fall like snow. How beautiful. Pawniard's back. Melmetal. Okay, this is the Meltan, and he's gotten more bolts. He went to the hardware store and he bolted up. At the end of its lifespan, Melmetal will rust and fall apart. The small shards left behind will eventually be reborn as Meltan. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a touching life cycle there. Oh, hey, we're done with our first 10 packs. Nice. We really didn't get anything crazy, did we? I think a 4 diamond was our highest. Yeah, that Machamp EX. I was pretty happy to see Blaine, though. That was cool. Yeah, I had a lot of these, but a couple new cards every pack, it seems like. You're even... That's a 3 diamond at the end there, the metal. All right, well, we're going to do 10 more. This will start going faster as we go, probably, too, right? Because, of course, we'll have seen a lot of repeats as we go. Fewer and fewer new cards as we go. Nice. 151 brings to mind the Pokedex. A total of 151 Pokemon were introduced in Pokemon Red and Blue. By the way, Dexter, fellow card game content guy, he named his channel Pokédex because he calls himself Dex. I'm just mad at how perfect that is. Like, it really makes me angry. Dexter was already such a good name because he plays Dex in card games, and now Pokédex, are you kidding me? He's just working with fire, man. It's crazy. I'm just Regis Pokebin. What does that mean? Nothing. Jealous. All right, 10 more packs. Yeah, let's do it. I think we just open Charizard packs probably until we get the immersive Charizard. I don't know, or I really don't know the strategies right now. I'll read some stuff and tell you guys what to do. Don't do what I do. It's probably not the right thing to do, generally speaking. All right, I like how lasers through all 10. That's fun. Sizzlipede, Petilil, Mankey. He's a monkey man. It lives in groups in the tree tops. It loses sight. If it loses sight of its group, it becomes infuriated by its loneliness. Man, there are some dark stories. We got the stinky flower lady. Who's I don't. She's dead. Maybe asleep. I don't know. Greninja. I've heard of this one. It's got a long tongue, I think. Once during your turn, you may do 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty cool because that's just an ability that doesn't require energy. And I think it looks like it can target benched as well, which is really nice. It is a stage 2, so I guess it takes some work to get to this, but that seems like a very powerful ability, and still 30 damage per energy too. Yeah, that seems pretty cool. I like that it can like snipe stuff with its tongue, I guess. Gloom again, Magmar, Pawniard, Woobat, Vile Plume evolves from Gloom. Okay, stage 2. Soothing Scent, your opponent's active Pokemon's now asleep. So you get a status effect and some big damage. It has the world's largest petals. With every step, the petals shake out heavy clouds of toxic pollen. How big is it? It's only 3 feet 11 inches tall, and it only weighs 41 pounds, but it has the world's largest petals. I'm certain, like big palm trees and stuff. In fact, you can darn near see, well, I guess those aren't petals, they're leaves. Yeah, I guess maybe petals. Okay, I buy it. Petals aren't leaves, Regis. Farfetch'd, Slowpoke again, Weepin' Bell. We saw the Bell Sprout. The leafy parts act as cutters for slashing foes. It spits a fluid that dissolves everything. Well, that's rather powerful sounding. Minchino. We saw the Chinchino or something like that. The way it brushes away grime with its tail can be helpful when cleaning, but it focuses on spotlessness, can make cleaning more of a hassle. So these are just like really clean little cat creatures. Kind of nice. Bruxish. Second strike. If your opponent's active Pokemon has damage on it, this attack does 60 more damage. So, okay. Kind of a cleanup, I guess. It grinds its teeth with great force to stimulate its brain. It fires the psychic energy created by this process from the protuberance on its head. Yeah, I don't. Honestly, looking at that protuberance makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't want to see anybody else's protuberance. Spearow. It's a sparrow, but it's sharp like a spear. Its reckless nature leads it to stand up to others, even large Pokemon, if it has to protect its territory. Pawniard showing up a lot. Sizzlipede, Whimsicott. It's a whimsy Scottish sheep, I guess. It's it's cotton. Whimsy cotton. I see. It scatters cotton all over the place as a prank. If it gets wet, it'll become too heavy to move and have no choice but to answer for its mischief. Funny. Primeape. We had Mankey. Now we've got a primate. Is not a primate. It's a primeape. It becomes wildly furious if it even senses someone looking at it. It chases anyone that meets its glare. I've seen some YouTube comments sound about like that. Chinchino's back. Blitzel. Moltres. Cool. The fire chicken. I think we had a Moltres EX or something, and we'd seen this character before. It's one of the legendary bird Pokemon. When Moltres flaps its flaming wings, they glimmer with a dazzling red glow. I do like this artwork a lot, actually. This is kind of my vibe for art. The art for me is like really hit or miss. Like, I appreciate that a lot of it is from the vintage TCG, so it looks, you know, vintage and it's kind of charming in that way, but some of it's like a little too rendered looking for me, like kind of rendery or modern looking. But that Moltres was like right on my vibe. That was perfect. Oh, hey, Moltres EX. I think we have this though, right? Yeah, the fire chicken. I remember this guy, yeah. See, like, this art to me is worse than that last one. I mean, it's cool because it's, you know, all particle effects and escaping the card and stuff. That's cool. But I do just prefer the straight up, like, 2D line work art with, like, cool colors. Grapple Oct. I think I saw this card in my collection earlier. Switch out your opponent's active Pokemon to the bench. Your opponent chooses the new active Pokemon. So this is what I was talking about earlier, where I said most of these types of cards have specified that the opponent gets to choose, but that one we saw previously didn't. So that's interesting. Oddish, Slowpoke, Whimsicott, Pecans, Dodrio, Cottony. That must be what that other one evolves to. It shoots cotton from its body to protect itself. If it gets caught up in hurricane strength winds, it can get sent to the other side of the earth. That must be really horrifying. Raticate. This card seems pretty good for like an early colorless card. I don't know. I was doing some work with it earlier. Bisharp. Here's the Pawniard evolution finally. This guy, having a hard time kind of telling where his body's at here. Those are legs, arms, head, something. But he looks cool. This Pokemon commands a group of several Pawniard. Groups that are defeated in territorial disputes are absorbed by the winning side. Okay, so these are literally chess pieces. We got Pawn, and then we got Bishop. But he's a sharp Bishop, so he's Bisharp. Vulpix, we saw him before. Frogadier evolves from Froakie. And then is this what turned into Greninja? Sounds familiar. It can throw bubble-colored pebbles with precise control, hitting empty cans up to 100 feet away. Empty cans specifically seems like an interesting example for like a dude hanging out in the forest. Executor EX. Okay, that's cool. Evolves from Execute. A little bit confusing. Tropical Swing. Flip a coin. If its head, this attack does 40 more damage. So 40 for 1 energy is actually pretty quick. I mean, it's a stage 1, so you got to evolve it, but you can occasionally hit that 80, so kind of an average of 60 per 1 energy. Does seem efficient. Golett. He is a golem. They were sculpted from clay in ancient times. No one knows why, but some of them are driven to continually line up boulders. The Dome Fossil. We saw that earlier. Somebody evolves out of the Dome Fossil. It's weird how that's like a trainer card, not a Pokemon, but I guess since it's a fossil, it's not alive or whatever. Poliwhirl. This art appears to just be some clay. That's cool. Staring at the swirl on its belly causes drowsiness. This trait of Poliwhirls has been used in place of lullabies to get children to go to sleep. Oh, I'm surprised his ability doesn't do something with sleep, but maybe the, like, there's a stage 2 or something that will. Letter 10? Yeah, okay. 20 packs down. What was our highest rarity that time? Maybe 3 diamond? Or was that EX a 4 diamond card? That Moltres was also 3 diamond. I like that card a lot. That looks cool. I actually prefer that. I mean, I know they're different cards, but you know, I just like the look of that better than the EX Moltres. Yeah, 4 diamond is the EX. Are all EXs 4 diamond, I'm guessing? Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, not bad. Okay. 20 packs down. Let's do this. It takes a long time. I like watching it. I know this is kind of slow. Probably you're like, get moving on, but I want to watch it fill the empty spots. The number 180 brings to mind Knockdown. When it needs to think, it rotates its head 180 degrees to sharpen its intellectual power. I should do that when I'm playing card games, huh? I like seeing these spots get filled in. It's going to be really satisfying when every spot gets filled in. I mean, I don't know if I want to have enough money to actually achieve that. Some of the super rare stuff is pretty hard to get, but we'll try. I mean, I will say all the super rare stuff is like just duplicate. Like you can get the full set of playable cards much easier than you can get. You know, we have 967 Pokegold, by the way. You can get the full set of playable cards much easier than get a full set of cards. So this is packs number 30, 21 through 30. Tangela, he's all tangled up. That's funny. Hidden beneath the tangle of vines that grows nonstop, even if the vines are torn off, this Pokemon's true appearance remains a mystery. What? Dude, that seems like it could be an incredible source of like food or energy. It just, the vines just continually grow forever. Can't we use that somehow? Harness that? Like a nuclear reactor, but it's just a little tangle of vines. It also weighs 77 pounds. It's pretty heavy. Tauros, it's just a bull. All right. When Tauros begins whipping itself with its tails, it's a warning that Pokemon is about to charge with astounding speed. Heat more. He heats things up more. Skiddo. Until recently, people living in the mountains would ride on the backs of these Pokemon to traverse the mountain paths. I wonder why they stopped. Oh, sick! A star rarity full art Charmander, and it's so freaking good. I love it. That looks great. I love the way that sky and trees are rendered. That looks good. That is amazing. Okay. I like that a lot. That's one of my favorite looking cards we've gotten yet. That's cool. Go Goat, Ponyta, Froakie. Are you kidding? We got two. We can play both in the same deck and have two awesome looking cards. That's pretty crazy. Somebody's gonna like to get that in a Wonder Pick where they can get two rolls on that Charmander, I bet. Swoobat. Speaking of which, I should give you guys my friend code. Maybe I'll try to remember to put it in the comments below so you can add me as a friend if you already have the game. And then we can go from there. Machop, we didn't have him yet. We had the other ones. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. I feel like I read that already somewhere. Lapras, I already have this, but I'll take another. Yeah, another 1-star. Dude, 2 full arts. That's the Surfing Pikachu we saw before in my first introductory video. Yeah, nice, dude. A lot of Machop, Sandslash, Meltan's back, Helioptile, Rapidash again, Machop, Rapidash. Lot of we're gonna get a lot of repeats naturally. Oh, this is the normal Lapras. Okay, a smart and kind-hearted Pokemon. It glides across the surface of the sea while its beautiful song echoes around it. Heliolisk, that must be, yeah, evolves from Helioptile. One Heliolisk basking in the sun with its frill outspread is all it would take to produce enough electricity to power a city. Dude, these Pokemon sound crazy powerful. Are there stories in the Pokemon universe of people harnessing them for energy and like ruining the world, like by enslaving Pokemon and stuff? That has to be a real thing that happens. There's no world in which humans wouldn't abuse the Pokemon for their own material and financial gain. Ninetales is kind of a fiery fox. Yeah, I was absolutely right. It's said to live 1,000 years, and each of its tails is loaded with supernatural powers. Cool. Heatmore, the dome fossil again. Okay. Persian, Tangela shows up again. Pack number 9 out of this batch, which is really pack 20. Oh, Slowbro evolves from Slowpoke. When a Slowpoke went hunting in the sea, its tail was bitten by a Sheldar. That made it evolve into Slowbro. Okay, I guess we're seeing the Sheldar there. Probably some story behind that I don't understand. Ooh, Starmie EX evolves from Staryu. Hydro Splash 90 for 2, so 45 power per energy is pretty high. Yeah, I mean, obviously some risk in an EX card. Not the craziest health total we've seen either, but still pretty high damage output. Abra, like abracadabra. This Pokemon uses its psychic powers while it sleeps. The contents of Abra's streams affect the powers that the Pokemon wields. Starmie, hey, there we go. We need Staryu, we might already have it. This Pokemon has an organ known as its core. The organ glows in 7 colors when Starmie is unleashing its potent psychic powers. Cool. That was a good series of packs, man. We got some good stuff there. There was 4 new cards in pack number 1. We got double full art Charmander. We got full art Lapras. Unfortunately, you know, I actually kind of already had, well, the second Charmander and the Lapras were both repeats, you know. But then we also got, what was it? We got another, we got something good. What was it? Another EX card maybe? Oh yeah, the Starmie EX. Yeah. That was a good series of 10. So let's go for another 10. I'm gonna have to step away after that. This is taking a little longer than I thought. I'm probably reading too many Pokemon flavor texts, but this is how I learn the characters, guys. I need you to teach me. You've collected 250 cards. 250 is Ho-Oh's national Pokédex number. That's a cute bird. It'll reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. All right. 105 out of 226. We're getting there, man. 112, 113, 114. Yeah, nice. Very cool. All right, so I'll do 10 more packs now. Then you won't know the difference. I shouldn't have said anything. I'll just edit it. Unless I come back and my hair is a little messier. That's the only way you'll even know that anything changed. All right. Charizard, Charmander, let's go. Vulpix, Execute. Erica. Okay, heal 50 damage from one of your Pokemon. That seems really cool. There's an item that heals 20, but 50 is a really big heal. These supporter cards feel like they're really just going to define decks more than anything else. I mean, obviously your Pokemon define your deck, but the supporter cards, I guess I'll say, are like going to be such consistently good filler, you know? There's probably like 3 to go in like every deck, I'm sure. Ooh, the Charmeleon. Charmeleon, I guess. You guys don't like me saying like chameleon. It's Charizard, Regis. Charmander, Charmeleon. I got it. Executor. Yeah, nice. I think we had the other version of that, right? Woobat, Mankey, Cottony, Ninetales again, Flareon again. Froakie, Staryu. That was Frostmoth, Kabutops. Spot Ubat. I'm like trying to read it backwards, see if it says anything. Leech Life. Heal from this Pokemon the same amount of damage you did to your opponent's active Pokemon. You serious? That seems insane, right? For 1 energy, it deals 50? Heal from this Pokemon's a little bit weird phrasing to me. But I mean, it's like it's a leech. So yeah, man, it's a 100-point swing potentially. Am I crazy? Isn't that really strong? I mean, again, it's a stage 2. It's a lot of work put into this, but that seems nuts to me. That seems really good. I wonder if I'm even missing something. The Clobopus, an octopus that clobbers you with a knuckle punch. They have knuckles? I don't know, dude, if they got knuckles. I've heard of a moose knuckle. I've never heard of an octopus knuckle. It's very curious, but its means of investigating things is to try to punch them with its tentacles. The search for food is what brings it to land. Needs to get DoorDash, I guess. All right. Pack number 6. Machoke. This power belt stuff, I just need somebody to explain it to me. Meowth. That's cute. Meowth, definitely one of the most famous Pokemon. Pinsir. He's like a pincer. These Pokemon judge one another based on pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers. Thicker, more impressive pincers make for more popularity with the opposite gender. Don't they ever, man. My pincer's only 30 HP, unfortunately. Fearow, Victory Bell. I can't believe it, dude. I thought this was a children's card game. Erica again, nice. Need those. Bisharp, Vulpix, Magmar, and Frostmoth. One last pack. Can we finish on a high note? Nothing great in this series, unfortunately. Greninja again. Yeah, this was a pretty disappointing set of 10, actually. It also went fast. I'm gonna do one more set of 10 before I step away. Again, you guys won't know the difference. I'm just gonna edit it out, but I'm just being real, sharing my life. I gotta go put a baby to bed. 300 cards now. Florges. It is said that there was once a Florges that protected the garden of a castle for over 300 years. Wow. I like these little numerical updates, little lores. How are we missing the first 10 cards? Did you see that? The top 2 rows were all empty. How have I not gotten a single card from 1 to 10? I wonder if there's something specific. All right, let's do it. 10 more. Down to 847 Poke Gold. I spent, I don't even really know how much. There was weirdness with like New Zealand dollars versus American dollars. I think like a couple $100, but I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Raticate, Meltan, Tauros, Cottony, Gloom, Slowpoke, Weepin' Bell, Petilil, Sizzlipede. I was right, by the way. These packs go so much faster after a while. Zebstrika. It's a striking zebra. I like how it looks like inverse almost, like white stripes on a black body. When this ill-tempered Pokemon runs wild, it shoots lightning from its mane in all directions. Somebody's got to explain that. Oh, Swanna, I didn't. Oh, yeah, nice. I thought I clicked through. Despite their elegant appearance, they can flap their wings strongly and fly for thousands of miles. Cool. Evolves from Ducklet. I don't know what a Ducklet is, but I need to see it right now. It looks very cute. I'm mostly here for the cute Pokemon. They're not cute. I'm not interested. That's why I love Machamp. Whoa! Sick. 2-star full art Blaine. Awesome, dude. Yeah. Okay, well, I gotta build a Blaine deck now with Rapidash and stuff. Ninetales. That looks cool. Very nice. That's a high roll. Can't complain with these. We are burnt. Oh, there's the Ducklet. Yes. I gotta show my toddler a Ducklet. She's gonna love that. She's gonna like that a lot. Machamp EX. We already got that, right? Yeah. We'll take another. Pretty good series of packs, man. Not bad. A lot of filler as always. Oh, dude, I got 3 of these, I think, now. I'm probably gonna just... You only need 2, basically, right? Because you only put 2 in a deck. So I guess I can, like, dust one for cosmetics, get a flare or something. Might be the way to go. All right, final pack of this batch. Anything good? Another... Dude, I have like 3 of these now. I have 3 of these and 3 of the Moltres. I just keep getting the same ones. I guess maybe because we're opening the Charmander packs over and over again. Maybe I need to change packs, huh? Maybe there's only a select number of like EX and stuff in this batch of packs. I was hoping to get the, you know, the immersive cards, but maybe I can switch over to Pikachu for a while. Because I do have the immersive Mewtwo. So yeah, we'll switch over to Pikachu for the next 50. That might be a good idea to kind of get some new stuff. See if we find more new things. Okay, so I'm back. I successfully put the baby to bed. Can we see the baby? Focus. Uh-oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, here we go. There's the baby. Baby successfully asleep, which means now we open 50 more packs. And I think we're gonna go for Pikachu this time, we decided, right? I don't know if that was causing us to get like too many repeats or not. I wish I knew how all the rules worked. Obviously they're there to read if I want to read them, but I'm just having too much fun opening stuff, so we'll deal with the consequences later. Hey, Psyduck, what do you know? Sit to Scorch. Oh, Electabuzz was new. Whoopsie, didn't check it out. Golem, Double Edge. This Pokemon also deals 50 damage to itself, dude. So a big hit. Might be worth it to just go for lethality. Like, who cares if the game ends, you know, if you lose 50 health, if the game's ending because you hit for 150. That's... But 4 energy is definitely a premium. All right. Caterpie. Okay, I've heard of this one. Yeah, these are definitely some new looks, I feel like. I don't think we saw... Oh, sick. Full art Snorlax. 1-star. Dude, this is a basic Pokemon with 150 HP and a 4 energy attack, which is crazy. It's just not a lot of damage per energy. That's really low, but that health total is so big. But anyway, I love big old Snorlax, dude. That's fun. I don't know if that's playable. Lieutenant Surge. I thought it was Guile from Street Fighter at first. Move all lightning energy from your benched Pokemon to your Raichu, Electrode, or Electabuzz in the active spot. Okay, so this is another one of those like kind of forced synergy supporters for lightning decks, obviously. Electrode. Oh, that's cute. It's literally felt. Electro Ball. The more energy it charges up, the faster it gets, but this also makes it more likely to explode. Swoobat Clefable. That's fun looking. Yeah. A fairy Pokemon, 88 pounds. A timid fairy Pokemon that is rarely seen. It will run and hide the moment it senses people. Feels familiar. That's me. Whoa, Wigglytuff EX 2-star. Oh my god. Okay, that's really cool. Sleepy Song. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep and takes 80 damage. And this, of course, evolves from Jigglypuff. I know Jigglypuff from Super Smash Brothers pretty well. Oh, and regular Wigglytuff. Okay. Oh, but they're different. Oh, that was EX. Yeah, that was EX, not just art. Eevee. Wow, we didn't have Eevee before, but I love this watercolor art. That's really cool. Its ability to evolve into many forms allows it to adapt smoothly and perfectly to any environment. Is that true? Does Eevee have like more evolves than normal or something? Raichu, let's go. Thunderbolt is 140 damage, but you lose all of your energy. Okay, so again, could be kind of like a finisher where who cares if you have the energy if the game is over because you hit somebody so hard. That's my instinct on these. I don't know how that actually plays out or not. These have been some good packs, by the way, man. War Turtle. That's cool. I didn't know Squirtle. Well, I mean, I knew he had an evolve, but I hadn't seen it, I guess. Wave Splash. It is recognized as a symbol of longevity. If its shell has algae on it, that War Turtle is very old. Fun. Diglett. Okay, Farfetch. I feel like we have a million Farfetched, by the way. Seeking. Horn Hazard. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Ugh. I don't like that. It's just too much RNG, and it's like super binary result. It's not like do extra 30 or something, you know, on a 50 base. It's all or nothing. All right. Drowsy. He's a sleepy elephant. He kind of looks like he's been dipped in honey or something. It remembers every dream it eats. It rarely eats the dreams of adults because children's are much tastier. Whoa. It eats dreams. You're sleepy, you're drowsy, you dream. That's scary. Gyarados. How do you say this? I've seen this guy a lot. Like this is a very familiar Pokemon. Gyarados. I'm sure. Evolves from Magikarp. Hyper Beam 100 for 4 energy. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon though, so bit of an energy swing too. Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it, including energy, apparently. The Metapod. This is just a photo of a toy or something. I think it's crazy how much different art and art styles they embrace for this. It's wild. It's waiting for the moment to evolve. At this stage, it can only harden, so it remains motionless to avoid attack. Nidorina. It's a poison pin Pokemon. Okay. Can't make out what that name means exactly. The horn on its head has atrophied. It's thought that this happens so Nidorina's children won't get poked while their mother is feeding them. Oh. Crazy. Metapod again. Bruxish. That guy had a nice smile. Psyduck, Caterpie, Pikachu. This Pikachu art is just incredible. I really like it. Bisharp, Zapdos, Raging Thunder. This attack also does 30 damage to one of your benched Pokemon. Oh, so big ol' hit, but you take a hit on your bench. I mean, that's probably free a lot of the time because you could just kind of, you know, maybe you don't get to pick. It seems like it's random, but nonetheless, I'm sure it's like, well, I don't have to put that Pokemon into play. Maybe seems pretty efficient. It's not the craziest like damage per energy, but it's just a big output. You know, hundreds a significant amount. Brock, take I think that's a Might energy from your energy zone and attach it to Golem or Onyx. Okay, I want to try out some of these supporter decks. A Magnemite. He must have magnets on him. He does. Lightning Bolt. The electromagnetic waves emitted by the units at the sides of its head expel anti-gravity, which allows it to float. Again, these are not animals. I don't know what Pokemon are. Someone please explain this to me. I'm too lazy to Google in the middle of a video. So these 10 packs are actually nuts. This gets us to 60 total, I think, right? We got the full art Snorlax. We got the full art Wigglytuff EX. So a 1-star rarity, a 2-star rarity. Three diamond as well. There is pretty nice. Good supporter stuff. Was that the 3-star Gyarados or 3 diamond? Excuse me. Yes, pretty good average quality on those packs for sure, and a couple monster hits. Like anytime you get a star, I think you're really happy, right? Some monster hits. I still feel like my camera's in the wrong spot, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, it seems like we're definitely filling in a little more. Definitely a lot of lightning in the Pokemon, it seems like. Yeah, or in the Pikachu, I mean. I keep calling Pikachu Pokemon. God. He doesn't even know the difference. Cool. So these are going to be the up to pack 70. Yeah, open 10. I wish there's a way to open 100, but I don't think there is, right? 60 gold to open 10. Okay. Here we go. Whoopsie. Diglett. Chansey. That is a weird name. I don't know what that means. Gentle Slap. Deals 60. What would a Fierce Slap do? This kindly Pokemon lays highly nutritious eggs and shares them with injured Pokemon or people. Is that an egg coming out of its pouch right there? Is it just like... why does it deal damage then? I wish this had some kind of healing effect. You know, we're not living up to the lore of the character. Hypno. Sleep Pendulum ability. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. That seems really good, right? Oh, that's Drowsy's evolution. Okay. Again, abilities are just free to play. Like, it's a 50-50 chance you just put their card to sleep. That seems really nice. Clefable, Far-Fetched, Golett, Blitzel, Whimsicott, Nidoran. We saw, I'm sure, the thing this evolves into earlier that had spikes. Females are more sensitive to smells than males. While foraging, they'll use their whiskers to check wind direction and stay downwind of predators. Cool. Ooh, full art Diglett. Oh, this is cool art too. You can see where he's been digging, or they've all been digging, I guess. Yeah, that's nice, dude. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna play that any, but it looked pretty cool. Nidoqueen now too. Okay, Love Strike, 80 damage or more. This stack does 50 more damage for each of your benched Nidoking. We got, is it Nidoqueen? Nido? I don't know. Nidoqueen is better defense than offense with scales like armor. This Pokemon will shield its children from any kind of attack. All right. I need to see what Nidoqueen is. Geodude. He's a dude that's a rock. He's a Geodude. Geodude that have lived a long life have all had their edges smoothed out until they're totally round. They also have a calm, quiet disposition. I've also been rounded. The Golurk evolves from Golett. Double Lariat. 100x. Flip 2 coins. This attack does 100 damage for each head. So it could do 0 or it could do 200. It's kind of wild. Artillery platforms built into the walls of ancient castles served as perches from which Golurk could fire energy beams. There's the Magikarp, an underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. It may jump high on rare occasions, but never more than 7 feet. That's really sad, but I guess it turns into the super powerful Gyarados. Omanite. Omanite. I don't know. It's another one of those. Oh no, this is a different fossil than we saw before. Because some Omanite manage to escape after being restored or released into the wild by people, this species is becoming a problem. Wigglytuff again, Ecans yet again. The Parasect evolves from Paras. I remember seeing that, the little mushroom crab. The bug is mostly dead, with the mushroom on its back having become the main body. If the mushroom comes off, the bug stops moving. Oh, so it's like the mushroom's a parasite or something. Okay. I see. Bisharp, we got a lot of those. Cute Eevee. Jolteon evolves from Eevee. Yeah, flip 4 coins. This attack does 40 damage for each head. So Man, if you roll 4 in a row, that's a ridiculous amount of damage. 160 damage for only 2 energy is crazy high output. But of course, your average result is 80, which is actually still pretty good. You're just bearing some risk and some upside. It's a stage 1 as well with, I guess, pretty low HP for a stage 1, I think, comparatively. Hard to remember all these numbers for now. We'll kind of get a sense of all that stuff as we go. The Goldine, it's a big goldfish. Its dorsal, pectoral, and tail fins wave elegantly in water. That is why it's known as the water dancer. There's the Helix fossil. Okay, there's a few of these fossils that are items that turn into Pokemon. Seal. And it's a seal. Or it's a sea lion, I guess. Sea lion, seal. Thanks to its thick fat, cold seas don't bother it at all, but it gets tired pretty easily in warm waters. Again, I identify with a lot of these Pokemon. The Golurk, the Helioptile, Nidorano. This must be the one that turns into Nidoking, huh? The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears. Onyx, I've seen this guy before. Land Crush for 70. As it digs through the ground, it absorbs many hard objects. This is what makes its body so solid. Final 10 on this set, or final pack on this set, I mean. Diglett, Ekans, and Seadra evolves from Horsey. It's just a seahorse. Water Arrow. This attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Do you get to pick which one? The way that's worded, it's not the active Pokemon, so you must be able to hit the bench. It's the males that raise the offspring, while Seadra or maybe it's Seadra because it's a sea dragon, I guess. Yeah. Are raising young, and the spines on their backs secrete thicker and stronger poisons. Okay. So those were numbers 61 through 70, I believe. But you did get the Diglett. Okay, so that was pretty good. Not the craziest out of 10, but that Diglett was nice, yeah. I'll take a Diglett. How many packs am I gonna have to open to get a full collection, guys? Whew, it's a lot. There's so many duplicates, you know. Eventually, you just get like monster diminishing returns as far as like completing a collection is concerned, you know. It's gonna be 100 packs to get one new card. Getting there though. I mean, 152 out of 226. 226 is the number for like a complete set of playable cards, I think, right? And then beyond that are the like cosmetic variants, because I think there's like 286. Yeah. So if you get to 226, well, yeah, 226, Lieutenant Surge. This is where the cosmetic variants start. So we're getting pretty close to a full playable set already. You know, it's a little ways to go. So these are numbers 71 through 80, if I'm keeping track of my math well. So we have 30 more packs to open, basically. We're getting there for sure. It's going faster. Should we do some Mewtwo packs as well, I guess? Maybe 10 at the end from Mewtwo. Parasect, Magnemite, Squirtle, Mean Foo. That is a crazy looking Pokemon. In 1 minute, a well-trained Mean Foo can chop with its arms more than 100 times. Wait, that doesn't sound like that many in 1 minute. Like, I feel like I could chop 100 times in 1 minute. I mean, like, how many have I already done? Like, I mean, it's like you're doing 10 a second or something, right? Like, it's, I feel like I can do hundreds a minute. Maybe the indication is that it's slow. I don't know. Blastoise EX. Wow, that looks very cool. Surf for 40, and then you get up to Hydro Bazooka. If this Pokemon has at least 2 extra energy, this attack does 60 more. So you can hit for 160 if you keep stacking it up. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Okay. Happy to see that. Raticate. Ooh! Full art Eevee. Yeah, nice. I like it. That's good art. That's cool. Feels very Christmassy or festive or something. Maybe not Christmas, but like very festive-y. I think I already have the Squirtle, but we'll take another. Yeah, dude. I think this is what I got in my like guaranteed like cool one at the beginning. I think everybody gets like a cool guaranteed full art in that first pack or something. Oh, bro, that looks so sick. Oh my god, dude. That looks really sick. Wow. That boat is screwed. There's a funny little Magikarp here. Looking up to their big brother. Wow. Oh, Misty. Yeah, I haven't gotten this yet. Yeah. Choose one of your water Pokemon and flip a coin until you get tails. For each heads, take a water energy from your energy zone and attach it to that Pokemon. So you could get some like crazy energy, probably on a Gyarados. I hope I'm saying that right, or people are gonna really make fun of me, dude. Like, really, I can feel it already. Really make fun of me, aren't they? Zapdos. Zapdos EX. All right, Thundering Hurricane. Flip 4 coins, attack does 50 for each head, and then you got Peck at a base as well just to get things going. All right, pretty sweet, dude. We're getting there, man. This flavor text. I just can't believe it. Oh man. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting less new stuff in the oh my god. 2 of the full art Gyarados. Wow. I cannot be mad about these packs. I didn't get a lot of new stuff necessarily, but we got Blastoise EX. We got Eevee and Squirtle. That was a crazy pack. That was one pack. Wow, 2 stars in that pack is wild. And then we got a Gyarados in the next pack. Then we got the Zapdos EX. And then we got the Gyarados again as the final in that. Man, that was a sick 10 packs. Really crazy rarity in those packs. Actually nuts. The 10 before kind of sucked, so made up for it 100%. Really nice set. 500 cards collected. The number 500 brings to mind Spiritomb. It was bound to a fissure in an odd keystone as punishment for misdeeds 500 years ago. All right, go get him, Blastoise. I just don't even know what kind of decks we're gonna put together, man. I have so many fun EX cards to try. We got some supporters to build. I just haven't really actually played that many games yet. It's been making and setting up content, multiple games. You know, there's a lot going on. I guess we'll do, is this, we've opened 80, so we're gonna do 20 more. Maybe we'll do Mewtwo for these. Even though I have immersive Mewtwo, I should probably not do this, but I'm trying to get all the other cards as well, right? So we'll just see how it goes. I actually have enough gold almost to do another 100 packs. Maybe if I get some more hourglasses, I will, or maybe I'll just buy more gold too. Who knows? Swoobat, Golurk, Sizzlipede, Heatmore, Kingler, Hitmonlee. Oh, that was new? Really? I feel like we'd seen that. Oh, I wanted to play Dragonite so bad. I think, oh, I have Dragonite already, but this is a full art Dragonite. Yeah, this looks great. This Draco Meteor seems nuts. You need 2 energy types for it though, which is wild. One of your opponent's Pokemon is chosen at random 4 times. For each time a Pokemon was chosen, do 50 damage. So this can hit bench cards, could blow one up for 400 or 200, could blow up 3 for 50, could hit like 100, 50, 50. You know, there's just, it can just like a meteor blowing up your opponent's side of the board. Looks really fun. That's great. Giovanni, during this turn, attacks used by your Pokemon do 10 extra damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. Not much, but I mean, breakpoints can be breakpoints. Who knows? Might be worth it. Tentacool. Oh, Tynamo. Tiny Charge. When one alone doesn't have much power, a chain of mini Tynamo can be as powerful as lightning. It's a dynamo, but it's tiny. Oh, we have this Cubone already. Nice. 2 of these now. Woobat, Woolo, Pidgey, Koga. This guy's smile is so funny. He looks way too happy. All right, we need some cool stuff. Venonat. Poison oozes from all over its body. It catches small bug Pokemon at night that are attracted by light. So it's literally a bug catcher, a bug zapper. What does this name mean though? Oh, it's venomous to gnats. It's the Venonat. I think that might really be it. I don't know. That could really be it. Krabby. Venomoth. Okay, now it's... Oh, maybe that was a gnat. It kind of looked like a gnat. This is a moth. It's a venomous gnat and a venomous moth. Yeah, it does kind of look like a little gnat. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it looses highly toxic dust. The old amber. All right, another one of those items that evolves. Porygon. Okay, it's just it's just like a PlayStation 1 character model. I don't understand. What is going on? Once during your turn, you may look at the top card of your deck. I feel like there's so much card draw in this deck that these kind of effects are just not going to be valuable. There's also an item card where you can kind of look at the top of your deck. I just don't see why it's going to matter. There's so much card draw. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually as people, you know, play good cards, but I really doubt that's going to work. Dude, this card jinx. I don't think we talked about this yet. I might have opened it off video. This card is weird. Its strange cries sound like human language. There are some musicians who compose songs for Jinx to sing. Why is it wearing a dress? Is that like its body? I don't understand. Wheezing. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon poisoned. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. That's a lot of little chip damage adding up. If one of the twin coughing inflates, the other one deflates. It constantly mixes its poisonous gases. Oh, okay. Two guys there, I see. Oh, shoot, there we go. We're done. That was 10. That wasn't too bad. I mean, the Dragonite full art's insane, so that's pretty nice. Cubone again's pretty cool. Some new stuff, not a ton of new cards though. Yeah, not the craziest, but a couple full arts, we'll take it. So is this my final 10? Sure, I think so. I'd have to double check, but I think this is gonna put us at 100, man. 100 packs opened. We're still not done, so I mean, we still have 56 cards to collect. And that 170 is probably actually accounting for a lot of these that are the cosmetics. So we might be missing, you know, 60 cards or something. I mean, I guess we could probably figure it out. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 29, 32, 35, 36, 38, 41, 43, 45, 47, 48, and 4 is 52, and 4 is 56. Oh no, so it is a count. It's not counting the cosmetics in that. Okay, that's good to know. So next time we won't have to recount. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to Pikachu, actually. I really think we're gonna get an immersive Pikachu. Okay, I just got a feeling. I just want to try. I really like Pikachu. We're gonna get an immersive Pikachu. It's gonna be worth it. We put our faith in Pikachu and we'll be rewarded. All right. Or actually, the crown rare is even more rare. We could get that too. I'd certainly take that as a replacement for the immersive Arbok. Well, not a good start, but that just means we're, you know, slowly warming up. There is a Pikachu. It's a sign. Mienshao. When Mienshao comes across a truly challenging opponent, it will lighten itself by biting off the fur on its arms. What? Does it chop more than 100 times is the question. This is not going good so far. There's been a lot of Pikachus, but like no new cards. None. I've definitely opened the most. Oh, it's the crown rare. This is the most rare of all Pokemon Pocket card types. There's, I guess, 3 of these, right? I think there's a Charizard, a Mewtwo, and a Pikachu. I called the Pikachu because I didn't know you could get a Charizard in the Pikachu packs. Oh my god, dude, it's just gold foil, full art frame. Oh my god, it looks cool. Dang, dude, it looks like it's like thicker, or maybe that's the card behind it. I don't know. Dang. Saving it for the last hit. I love it. That's so sick, dude. That's really cool. Wow, we've already got this, but we'll take it. Okay, that is a monster pack we just opened. An absolutely monster pack. We're running out here, man. 10 cards to go, I think. 15 maybe. Not much new stuff here. A lot of repeats at the end, boy. Oh, actually, we don't have the regular Snorlax. Wild. We have 2 of the we have 2 of the full arts, but no regular. That's kind of funny. All right, dude. Down. Oh, Magneton. Volt Charge. Once during your turn, you may take a lightning energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Oh, is that a bonus on top of the regular energy you get to add? Because if so, that's gonna charge us up pretty fast. I said it's only 60 damage for 4 energy, which is really not. It's kind of like 2 energy, I guess, technically, since you're accelerating it, so it sort of makes sense. Maybe there's ways to benefit from that, things that scale off energy or whatever. All right, we're almost down to our last. Oh my god, these 10 have been insane. Lieutenant Surge, double star, full art supporter. Wow. Oh, that was it. That was our last card. I didn't even realize. Oh my god, dude. So it started out really slow. The first 3 packs sucked. 4 packs sucked. Pack number 5 was absolutely nuts. Charizard EX and Snorlax. So Crown rare and a single star rare. Pack 6 again bad. 7 bad. 8 pretty bad. Pack 9 still pretty bad. A couple three diamonds, but pack 10 closing it out strong with the double star rarity, dude. Wow. Okay, pretty good finish, actually. Pretty good finish. I think that was indeed 100, but I may have lost track. Who knows? My brain is mush. We're playing Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not mad, dude. That to get a crown rare already is great. There it is too. It wasn't even showing up before. Wow. Cool. 174 though, so we're still missing 52 playable cards. Like, wow, that's a lot. For opening, you know, I've opened more than 100 packs because I opened, I think 10 last night. I was like testing stuff out. However many I opened at the very beginning too, quite, you know, 4, 5, 10 maybe, I don't know. So I probably opened 120 plus packs at this stage. Still missing 56 playable cards. I thought we'd get all the playable stuff faster, and then it'd take a while to get all the whoa. Oh, dude, a lot of more pack hourglasses. That's nice. I thought it would take a while to get all the cosmetics, but I mean, it will still, of course, but I'm just not getting the base cards as much as I hoped. You know, a lot of repeats so far. We'll get a sense of how it feels as free-to-play players as people kind of get through it. Like, do people feel like they run out of good decks to play, that sort of thing? Pretty fun. I like opening the packs. It's got a rhythm to it, right? Because there's a lot of stuff. You know, I got 8 Oddishes apparently I don't need. 7 Caterpies. You know, we don't need all these. So there is that the highs and the lows, but that does definitely make it pretty fun when you suddenly out of nowhere get something insane. I wonder what our most popular card is. I feel like we got a lot of that Heatmore guy or something like that. There's no way for me to scroll and keep those numbers up, by the way, so this is kind of annoying. 14 Sizzlipedes. I bet that's number 1. Well, that's 100 packs, guys. I don't know if people are going to think that's satisfying or unsatisfying. I will say, to open 100 packs as a free-to-play player, it's going to take a long time. Because you know, you get 2 a day normally, and then, you know, obviously you get more from missions and stuff with your hourglasses and so on to reduce that time. But you know, it might take 30-40 days, a month or more, to get 100 packs. So after 30 days your collection will look like this. You'll still be missing 56 cards. Let me know what you think. Do you feel like this is not enough cards, enough cards? Do you feel like there's too many duplicates? Do you think if you had this many cards after a month, you'd be happy or unhappy? Share those thoughts in the comments below. I want to read them all. Stay tuned for more Pokemon Pocket videos in the near future, including some gameplay. I've honestly played surprisingly few battles because I've been so focused on getting it working with all the VPN stuff, setting up a little layout on my thing here, which is of course still not finished. You know, it's hard to actually get games played. So I'll start diving into more gameplay and showcasing some decks and stuff. I've been keeping an eye on decks popping up on Reddit and Twitter that we can test out. So, and of course we'll build our own. So stay tuned for that. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you around.